Hi guys, welcome to my welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel. This is Dennis.
Hello.
And we just did a partial apartment renovation for this place. Papa is coming with Uncle Yuri. Yuri! Hi! Come on! Hi, Bug. It's your new house. Wait, take your shoes off. Take your shoes. Take your shoes. What about you? I'm home. Oh, here's we gotta tell you guys the backstory of why we chose this apartment. Look, Bug, this is where you're gonna go sleep. Wow. Look, Bug, you're gonna go sleep here. Wow. You like the bed? Take your hat off. This apartment is only $60 a month. Wow. To the kitchen. There's more. There's more. Follow the rug. Look right here, Bug. Look. That's where you're gonna go wash. Ooh. So this is the front door. And then here is like the hallway. This section right here, we keep our coats and our shoes. And I keep like my makeup and stuff in there. And we put up this rack for our like hoodies and stuff. And then you walk into this room. This is the living room. Doesn't necessarily have a purpose. We pretty much just like dry our clothes in here with the clothing rack. This fridge came with the house and we were just like, ew. We didn't want to use it for our food, so we bought another fridge. I just use it to keep my palette when I'm painting in here. And we just use the freezer because we buy like a lot of meats and stuff. So, and then this is actually like a super comfortable futon. We still have to get Yuri a bed. So right now Papa sleeps there and Yuri and I sleep.
We hang out here sometimes.
Yuri and I sleep in the bedroom. And this is like a housewarming gift that Bubba gave us.
Handmade
glass. Yeah, so everything in those cabinets is literally just our clothing and linens. And then over here we keep Yuri's toys all up in there to kind of keep it kind of organized. So now let's move along to, right here is the bedroom, but Yuri's sleeping, so. stick down everything. We're gonna put wallpaper in here too. I picked this gold wallpaper radiator that I painted yesterday and the closet that I painted yesterday. Really?
Where's the glue? No. Where's the box cutter?
I don't know.
Okay. Transformation. There we go.
Ooh. Right now we have all the wallpaper put up. I'll give you guys a quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna paint the floor out. I'll just do like a time lapse for that. So we're basically like out of paint at this point. We have like a little bit left. We have to go get more paint and a bunch of stuff tomorrow, so. Good news. So the floor refuses to completely dry. I could walk on it, but it won't dry because it's freezing. They turned the heat off because it's not that cold outside anymore. So I'm just gonna try. Dennis just put the curtain rod back up. I'm going to attempt to hang up these curtains. The thing is, I don't know how to hang up these curtains. That'll be fun to watch. I'm gonna try to figure out how to do this. Wish me luck.
What the hell is this? That was crazy.
So weird. outside. I guess that's like standard for this part of the world. So coming in here, so Dennis built this mirror.
Don't judge me, this is my first.
So Dennis finally finished the mirror. It was my design, but Dennis executed it. And then I stained it. This is Grandpa's shower head. And we bought this new to replace the old one because it was super gross.
What do you call it?
Faucet.
Faucet.
And this was here. Sorry if you guys were like dizzy. So that was there. Bubba gave us that one. And we bought that one. And we bought this washing machine. This is where we keep Yuri's dirty diapers. Okay, so moving on to the toilet. So directly next to the bathroom is the toilet. Yeah, and so I just put some plants in there, and we bought this toilet seat cover.
Come on.
We bought the toilet bowl cleaner, and that's Yuri's toilet. We're trying to get him to not poop in his diaper.
Under the table.
He hides under the table. Yuri hides under the table, and he uses the restroom. We're trying to teach him to like go sit on the toilet, but he's not being compliant. So this over here, we decided to turn into our pantry. We painted the shelves white, and then we put fresh wallpaper on the inside, and also painted the floor. So yeah, right now it's just like a storage for whatever extra produce we have, and canned goods.
Dry goods mainly.
Dry goods, like nuts and stuff. Dry goods. So moving along to the kitchen. So the kitchen is definitely the heart of the home. think, the most part of the renovation, doing the kitchen. Okay, so everything with the kitchen, we kind of just like went along with it. Wrong wallpaper, and then we picked the right wallpaper, and little things. We had to go back to the store to get this.
153.
So ignore that, my brain fell out. So we put up one so far. I'm really loving it. Like, it looks like tile, but it's not. We didn't think it was gonna look good when we picked it because it was like super cheap. The choices for the patterns were so ugly. I just picked this one because I was like, well, spices are cool, and it ended up looking really cool. So I'm really happy with it. And the cat that was here, we decided to keep it, and I decided to. Paint a better looking leopard. So this is like fresh parsley from Bubba's garden. Since the season is now here, like, she'll constantly give us stuff all summer, and we can't possibly use all of it. So I figured it'd be really cool to just like dry the herbs out that she gives us and just like store them for later. So they actually ended up having a pretty cool purpose. This is Bubba's table. This table is older than the both of us.
My family, they gave us a few things. Table included, rugs on the floor and stuff like that. Those are very old items, but they bring a lot of energy to the house and just the spirit of the house, you know, and memories. So they are very, very warming, so to speak.
And so this is the fridge that we bought. I just like spray painted it with like this chrome spray. And then I just put like some silver glitter on it. I also plan to like paint the side, like paint something cool on the side. I'm not sure yet, but right now I have like a lot of commissions, so I'm just gonna work on that, and then when I have time, then I'll work on that. This is the oven that came with the house, the stove that came with the house. But the parts are from Bubba's old stove, and Dennis just cleaned the whole thing like super good. Papa took apart the stove and he's cleaning it. It looks really clean, vintage. And he's gonna put the parts from Mom's stove. She has the same exact stove. It's her older stove.
Everybody in Belarus has the exact same stove.
Yeah, so this is a standard stove. We just had to clean it because it was really dirty. But yeah, so he's gonna put that back together after he's done cleaning, and we put up the wood grain paper. It's kind of hard to see from here, but it's like already wood grain. We bought this kettle. Most of the dishes and stuff is from Bubba. But some of the stuff we bought. This wood.
Those are like the favorite, Rachel's favorite.
Yeah, like I initially wanted the kitchen to have like cherry colored wood because I knew that we were gonna take this table, and the table is cherry colored wood, but we couldn't find the proper wood stain for it, so we ended up just doing like a shellac, like a clear varnish on it. And it ended up working out. And that extra piece of wood back there is actually the part of the counter that we had to cut off. Well, Grandpa and Papa cut it off. And I thought it would just be cool to have like an extra cutting board or something. Yeah. And so the theme of the kitchen, I initially wanted the kitchen to be all white, but this is not our apartment, so everyone was like against it. They're like, you should not paint the floors white. So we settled for a coffee and cream color for the floor. The same as the bedroom. I'll show you guys that when Yuri wakes up. But yeah, so it ended up working out. And so the cupboards, you guys will see in the video, the cupboards, they had doors on them, and we took the doors off. I feel like it makes the kitchen look bigger, and it makes it look more open and airy. Everything's like bright, and it's not just closed off. And we have some storage up there. We haven't found a use for it yet, but yeah. And so out here is the balcony. The balcony, we just really didn't do anything out there. We just cleaned it really well and got rid of the old rugs that were out there. Yes, and also these actual cabinets is Bubba's old kitchen's cabinetry. It used to be blue. You guys seen the video. It was hers, and we decided to paint it white. And also the sink was here, and we painted that also to kind of give it a fresh look because it looks so nasty. Dennis sanded it and we painted it.
It's nasty.
It's nasty. That's nasty. Oh yeah, so yeah, we got that. Yeah, so we painted it white. That's all
You did.
Okay, I painted this white, and I did the top coat. I did the base coat for the sink, and then Dennis finished it
Twice.
because it chipped because we didn't do it right. Shut up. Anything else that we did?
Oh. What did we do?
It's like sparkly. This is the initial wallpaper that I picked for the kitchen, and then we figured out as we were applying it that this is not appropriate for a kitchen because if Yuri touches it one time, it's done. Like, you can't clean this. So we picked another wallpaper. So this wallpaper honestly feels almost like leather. Like it's like a easily wipeable surface, and we thought that would be more appropriate for the kitchen. So.
I like those candles a lot.
Those we got from Fixed Price. A lot of the stuff that we bought, like, it seems like it's expensive, but it really wasn't because we went to Fixed Price. It's basically comparable to like American Dollar Tree. It's like the dollar store. So like everything's like 2 rubles, 3 rubles. So we really hooked up most of the house with stuff from there. So I just have good taste.
In the cold kitchen light, we both look for a sign, and you say, these are troubles of mine. Weary thoughts of breaking up, coming under your skin. Don't know if we should stop or begin. 'Cause I was there by your side, with my eyes open wide, and I know that will always be true. There were no reasons why, guess all beauty must die. We try hard but we also know, so reckless. We are all filled with pride. I'm a wreck when I'm not by your side. Yes, I know that I have to agree. There is no one as reckless as me. And now that you are in me, and there's no way without, cannot function with this proper how. There were no reasons why. Yes, our beauty must die. We try hard, but we also so reckless, so reckless, so reckless.
Let's move on to the studio. So the studio, I know some of you guys are probably like, why would you make a studio when you could have made this Yuri's room? Well, this room actually was not intended for us to even use. This room was initially supposed to be for the landlord to store their stuff in here, but Bubba convinced them to let me use this for painting because she's awesome. So this ends up, this is what I'm working on right now. This is the current commission, and it's a pretty cool room to just sort of like chill and just have some creative vibes going. So yeah, this room was never meant to be an actual bedroom, but it just ended up working out pretty cool because the room was so trash. Like I feel like that's why the landlord was okay with me just painting in here, because paint is
She didn't expect, and she still doesn't know, like, and she didn't expect us to do the job that we did in this room, organize it the way we did. So yeah, it ended up working out very well, you know, for the studio. Has a certain like vibe in it, you know, certain like energy that was brought into this room. So with us, so yeah, it looks very nice now.
Oh yeah, the landlord has not seen the renovation yet. I'm sure she's gonna like it a lot.
I'm certain of that. Well, today is the day I pay rent.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So.
Oh, here's some. We gotta tell you guys the backstory of why we chose this apartment. Like, because and you guys, for me personally, I have like, I wouldn't say I have a high standard of living, but I definitely have like things need to be clean. You know, things need to be like in order and clean, and so. This initial first impressions of this apartment, I was like H to the no, like, like I was like, no way, will I ever live there?
Well, even when we started doing the renovation, there were like a bit of back and forth going on. Oh, like H with that. We ended up doing it because felt like the right thing to do. You know,
we agreed to live here, and then a few days later, I was just like, no. This is crazy. And then we talked it over and we thought about it, and honestly, like, the cost of living here to be in this specific apartment is ridiculously low. It's like literally a 3-minute walk to Bubba's house. So with everything considered, this place was the most ideal situation, because we could have easily just went back to the city where I was at before and rented an apartment for like $200 a month. But this apartment is only $60 a month, and with utilities we only pay probably about $100 a month to live here. For a 3-bedroom apartment, they consider the living room to be a bedroom in this country. So for a 3-bedroom apartment, the size that this is, I'm paying less than I was in a 1-bedroom apartment where I was at in the city. And I'm right on the same block as Bubba. So like Yuri gets to go over to her house like all the time. And she helps us out a lot. And her garden's right there and the chickens are right there. So it's just, it worked out. And so the total cost of this entire renovation only cost us $600. Which is insane. That's not even the cost of 1 month's rent in America, where I'm from. I'm from the East Coast, so that's not even half a month's rent where I'm from. So investing the $600 into fixing this place up, I feel like that was worth it for the cost of living in America compared to here. Granted, we didn't fully renovate most of the apartment. Like, we didn't renovate the studio, we didn't renovate the living room, mostly because we just felt like it was best to just clean it up, because we didn't want to spend any more money fixing up an apartment that's not ours. I just feel like personally, as long as the kitchen and the bathrooms are good, the rest is like, you can kind of deal with it. For me, the most important part is the kitchen, because I like to cook a lot, so the kitchen has to be
renovation. Most of it was about cleaning a lot.
Yeah, we had to clean a lot. Like, it was ridiculous. Disgusting. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video of our apartment renovation. If you did, don't forget to press like.
Chicken.
Chicken. I'm gonna make some chicken.
There we go.
About to make some chicken. All right.